ladies and gentlemen, in this one, we're gonna be testing and showing two things. I already kind of tested the horseman animation canceling. It has been fixed, but I'll show it here once again. And we're gonna be testing the horse archer animation canceling, which was possible in the previous patch. And after that, we're gonna test the Springals, because apparently they got buffed. So this is the horseman change, so you can no longer do this, like attack and just move immediately. That has been fixed. In the previous patch, if you do that and move forward, the damage still goes through. So that has been fixed. And then we're about to test the horse archers. So what you could do is attack and immediately move. And it's been fixed. So you could immediately attack. Oh! Wait a minute. No, you have to let them finish the animation before moving. So this is great, and if you're playing any like sim and you didn't want to animation cancel, it was so hard to micro ranged horsemen like horse archers or desert raiders, because in tournaments we would have to be careful to not do this and animation cancel the whole time. So we would have to like attack and then wait and then move. So this makes it a lot better, so you can actually do it properly. So I am very, very happy that this is fixed, because it was genuinely not fun to be like, oh my god, I hope I don't animation cancel, because it's not allowed. So animation cancel has been fixed. Love that. So now we're gonna test Springalds. So to give you exact details on the Pringles, as I like to call them, Springald projectile now has a significantly larger hitbox. And then the upgrade for an Imperial has been slightly nerfed because the initial thing has been buffed, right? So now we're gonna test what that is like. Could you make a line of spearmen for me? Make like get like 30 spearmen and make, actually don't make a line, just keep them together. 30 spearmen. And we'll see what they're like. And then we got HRE and French. So HRE units move faster, so we're gonna test what that looks like when you're playing against like super fast moving infantry and stuff. And whenever I ask you guys to bring in units, just press hold position so the units don't move. So I don't know if there's any different stats to it. No, just press them normally. They're stacked now. Just press again for them to move, and let them. Yeah. Now press hold ground for stack ground. Yeah, that's perfect. That's perfect. Okay, move away, pink. So let's see what the damage is like. Okay, let me move closer. Okay, I don't feel like the radius is increased. I feel like it's fixed to work like it's supposed to. So for those that don't know, before when you attack with a Springald, it would like go through these 4, but it would only hit 2. You know? So I don't think it's been buffed. I feel like it's just been fixed to work properly. Right? Hold, 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 hold. Hold, hold, hold. Like, you see what I mean? Now it's hitting all of them. Like, now it's like working properly. This is how it was, I feel like, supposed to work, but it didn't. Like, it's only really hitting in the line. Now, can you A-move those spearmen towards my Springalds? I'm gonna try with 5. Just A-move, don't micro. Holy shit! Holy shit! Okay, it's over. Siege meta is back. It's over. It's over. Yeah, so I feel like before spring... Bro, look at the damage they're doing. Oh my god. Okay, can you bring like 100 spearmen? Can you bring 100 spearmen? So Springalds are 150 wood, 100 gold, and they take 2 supply. So let's test 100 spearmen against... What would be the equivalent army? 180... 3 to 1, like 33 Springalds would be even, right? Let's do 33. Whatever. Okay. I need you to just A move towards me. Over here. Just A move, don't micro them, don't do anything. These are Castle Spearmen versus Castle Pringles. Can you send 100 archers? Search radius is also bigger, not just hitbox. Beastyqt, can you... Okay, rip. Can you do 30, or can you do 100 spearmen, but get the blacksmith upgrades too? Like, get the 2 armor upgrades and everything. Yeah, you come with archers. Again, just do a line formation and just A move, okay? Okay, and Beastyqt, get the ranged armors too on your spearmen, and put 100 spearmen, okay? Oh my god! Okay, archers are obviously a lot better against this, but I'm not focus firing, right? Like, if I focus fire like this, I feel like the results are gonna be way crazier. Oi, oi, oi. Might be more even at resource parity instead of pop parity. This is not pop parity. We have same resources. It was the same resources. It wasn't pop. Okay, A move me with the spearman. Let's see it. So this is Springalds versus upgraded, because I don't know if you guys know, but Springalds are ranged damage, so ranged armor will affect how much damage they do. I mean, obviously line formation would do better. Like, line formation will do better, but I'm pretty sure Springald still win. Okay, let's just... I'm just gonna test like I have the upgrades too, right? So, we just exclude the blacksmith upgrades formula from it, okay? Can you make 80 horsemen? One of you is gonna do... Okay, so purple will just do A move with normal formation. Get blacksmith upgrades too, by the way. Drum. And Beastyqt, you're gonna do a line formation with horsemen, okay? So I wanna test it against other types of units. Yeah, plus 2 weapons too. Yeah. No, you don't need that. No. Okay, okay, purple, you go first, and then we'll do pink with 80 horsemen with line formation, purple with normal formation. The horsemen should obliterate them, right? Because these Springalds do bonus damage versus melee infantry. But to be fair, they did butcher archers, so... Yeah, they're taking significantly less damage, but they're still taking a lot of damage, to be fair. Yeah, they're still taking a lot of damage. Like, yeah, they did win, but look at their health. The splash is real. Okay, let's do line formation. Like, line formation is gonna butcher this, I'm pretty sure. Okay, pink, you can go. Yeah, line formation is gonna butcher this for sure. I mean, horsemen are supposed to counter them, to be fair. Yeah, so horsemen do counter Springalds, but the thing is, they might be too strong, I'm not gonna lie. 150 wood and 100 gold? Oh yeah, let's do men-at-arms. Yeah, let's do men-at-arms. I forgot about those. Send me, like 80 men-at-arms, I guess. Yeah, I mean, okay, so men-at-arms have higher armor, which means that Springalds will do, what, 12 damage per hit instead of 14. No, 16 that it did against Spearmen. Okay, you can just A move. You can use line formation, by the way, Drum. Or either. Okay. Let's do pink first. Hold on. Let me go here. So we don't get stuck. These Springals are so buggy. Alright, go for it. There's a gold blocking a little bit, but it's fine. We're not literally testing 1-for-1 units. No big deal. I mean, yeah, they are taking less damage. Men-at-arms should win, right? Yeah, men-at-arms should win. The thing is... Now, you don't need upgrades for men-at-arms, it's fine. The thing is... They shoot pretty fast, I feel like. And... Can you dodge the shots? Wait, can you guys make three Springalds and send them to the middle? Yeah, this is like on open. Like, we're not even discussing choke points. We're not even discussing me having other units. You know what I mean? Like, this is just on open field in equal resources. Or pretty much same resources. So what I want to try is this. So let's say I have 5 men-at-arms. Just A move towards me, one of you. Yeah, that's fine. Can you dodge the shots? That's what I want to see. So if I go like this... I mean, not really. Right? It's still hitting the first target. It's still hitting the first target, and then it's gonna hit other targets if they're close by. Which means that... I mean, something like this would be the best micro, right? Like something like this. The best way to deal with it is if you... Line formation for sure. No, just A move, it's fine. So line formation, and then even doing stuff like this, where it's like you're separating them a bit. You know? Just to reduce the... And I feel like if you over micro, you're also making them kind of stack in weird ways. Now again, this might not seem strong, but I think this is really strong, because if you have units behind it, the DPS that these Springals are doing is quite high. Like, quite high. Wait, purple, don't move. No, stand ground, stand ground, stand ground, stand ground. Do a line formation and just stand ground. With your men at... yeah. Like, this is what I mean. Obviously, you're not gonna have battles like this where everything is just lined up, but the damage increase is pretty wild. Like, look at that. The thing is, one mangonel is 400, 200. One Springald is 150, 100. So that means that 2 Springalds are going to be 300, 200. 3 Springalds are cheap. 2 Springalds, sorry, are cheaper than 1 mangonel. I don't see why I would make a mangonel over 2 Springalds in this case. Because if you think about it, Springalds actually kill archers too. And crossbows because they have no armor. Right? So think about this. Mangonels, right? They lose to horsemen, men-at-arms, spearmen, and knights. And they kill archers. But you can actually micro very efficiently in castle with mangonels, or against mangonels with archers or crossbows. With just like using the spread out formation. Springalds absolutely destroy spearmen. They do really well against men-at-arms. They destroy archers and they destroy crossbows. And this is the worst part. Yes, they lose to horsemen and knights one-on-one or like resource, but they still do a lot of damage against horsemen and knights. So I don't see in what situation would I make mangonels over Springalds. Movement speed for mangonels is 0.86, which means the Springalds are also faster. Their attack speed is double. Mangonel attack speed is 7 seconds almost. Springald attack speed is 312. I think they're too strong. I have not played any games with Springalds, but I can tell you already I think they're too strong. Like, guys, Springald costs as much as a knight, right?
Warrior Monk with Abbey plus 3 DMG, HRE/Uct plus 15%, Kurtai 20% and the others. I think civs that can buff somehow their Springalds would be even better.
Can you inspire?
Also Karnak speed arrow.
Wait, can you inspire Springalds? I didn't know that. Someone mentioned that earlier. You can? Wait, Drum, can you make prelates? Yeah, again, I feel like they said that the Springald radius increased, but I feel like the radius didn't... I mean, okay, the radius did increase, but it's like... They're just working as intended, but I feel like the damage needs to be lowered. Because they did buff the damage as well at some point, right? The damage needs to be lowered. Like, this is way too high damage. Now, in Castle, I cannot see making Springalds as better. Or making mangonels, sorry, is better. In what situation would you make mangonels? You always make Springalds. In Imperial, that might change, because this upgrade is nuts, right? This upgrade just gives you attack speed, which is cool, but this gives you 75% blast radius and range and 1 extra projectile. But the difference is, this plus this is very expensive. This is very cheap, and you don't need this, right? Now, you could go for comps such as mass horsemen or mass knights plus Springalds. What counters that? I feel like this this patch just nerfed infantry further in castle. How are you ever gonna go for mass infantry? Mass infantry archer would get obliterated by Springalds. Like, it would get fucking annihilated. If you go for spearman crossbow comp, because I went knights, if I go double siege workshop Springald, you're dead, right? So I feel like in castle, you need to go horsemen or knights because of Springalds. Now, Elite Army Tactics did get buffed. It gives HP again. But I don't think the Springalds are going to be a problem in Imperial. I mean, they might be. I don't know. But I feel like they're not going to be as big of a problem in Imperial. I think they're going to be a problem in Castle. Now, we have to take in consideration, obviously, you know, their siege. They're very immobile. And the game right now, I'm speaking for the top level, the game is very fast. So I don't think that someone's gonna camp in their base and make 10 Springalds and move out and I'll die, right? I don't think that's gonna happen necessarily, but I do think that some fights where you're fighting over a sacred size or something, Springalds are gonna be absolutely crazy. Like, I'm not even talking, like, imagine if the opponent is diving you under TC, right? And this is your setup. 6 Springalds is not that expensive. Like, imagine you have them like this, and your opponent dives from this side. With what? What are they gonna kill it with? Now, some interesting things to notice, okay? Let's talk about different civs and how this is gonna impact different civs. So, let me age up to age 4 actually first. High armory. So the damage, the attack speed is 312, and it's gonna go down to 258. So just more attack speed and range armor. This gives banded arms gives increased range of Springalds with +1. 9 tile range, and obviously you can get university upgrade. You get HP. Now, let's discuss this civs wise. So, okay, I need to get out of the game. Drum and Beastyqt, thank you guys so much for helping. I really appreciate it. And Drum wrote something really pretty here. It says, Hi Beastyqt 52. We love that. Thank you so much, brother. I appreciate it. Okay, actually, no, let's not leave. Hey, wait! It's okay. We still got... Beastyqt, are you here? Okay, I want to test another thing. Sorry, that's my bad. I want to test something. Let's do full upgrades, and I want you to go mass spearman crossbows. But don't get the 5 melee armor for your crossbows. Because, yeah, age 4... But do not get 5 melee armor for your crossbows. So I want to play like if this is normal crossbows. So I want to try something. Okay, you get all that. Get that shit. Get all the blacksmith upgrades too. 50-50. Guys, I know it's more valuable army. That's not the fucking point. We're not... My point is, if you get to this point, does anything beat it? Okay? And I want to see how badly it goes. Okay, I'll reduce it a bit. How about that? You can use that formation. Or use line formation, actually. Use line formation. So I have 35 knights and 15 Springalds. Okay, just A-move into me. Elephants beat that? Yeah, not every civ has elephants, brother. So let's say we're fighting. Are they missing now? What the fuck is happening? Am I dented or they're like not hitting at all? Did you see that? I feel like they weren't hitting the spearmen. Springald still cheeks. Are you blind? I think you're gonna see a lot more Springals. That's all I'm gonna see. All I'm gonna say. I don't know if it's gonna become like, I don't necessarily think it's gonna become meta to age 3 and then Springald immediately, because at the top level, like, you age up to age 3 and then you usually go Knights. So if you go Knights, that means it makes no sense for your opponent to go Springalds, right? But 2 TC can definitely like slowly make Springalds and make like a death army with like infantry plus Springalds. But you can also counter the 2 TC army with mass knights plus Springalds. So I don't know if it's gonna be OP or terrible at like the top level, but I can see a lot more like casual leagues struggling with this pretty bad. Now, thank you so much for helping again, guys. I appreciate it. Now, let's get out and let's talk about the individual civs. So we discussed the pro scouting changes, right? I don't think a lot will change in terms of pro scouting. Pro scouting will be weaker. Maybe 2 TC builds will be better. In terms of Springalds, Rus has extra wood chopping, a lot of passive gold. So to me, like, Rus Knights plus Springalds, in a way, seems like a no-brainer. Because you get passive gold and you get more wood. So it's like Springalds are almost like cheaper because of it, right? And they got unique upgrade Imperial. Ottoman is quite interesting because Ottoman builds Springalds from the Mehmed Imperial army quite fast. And I can already see some builds with like fast castle into knights with no military schools into Springald from the Mehmed Imperial Armory. So you're actually like very naturally building up the death army that I'm talking about. You're making Springalds for free, and then you're putting in all your resources into just mass knights. Or Janissary, yeah, Janissary Springald. Yeah, or that. Janissary, what do you kill that with? I guess you have to go mangonels. I don't think Janissary Springald is that as good, because you can just go mangonels. Knight Springald, on the other hand, have nothing. And Mechter also buffs up the Springald attack speed, right? Mongol has the Khan arrow, which can increase the speed, and you can get some unique upgrades, I guess. Malian doesn't have anything. English attack speed aura. I mean, you'll have 30% extra attack speed from on your Springald, which is quite crazy. Because now they're no longer utility units; they're like just a DPS unit. So adding 30% attack speed on a pure like DPS unit is a lot. Delhi gets nothing, I guess. But again, you can go Elephant Springald. What are you gonna... Easy! Elephant Springald. Easy! I guess you lose to Bombard. Bombard Spearman, maybe? Order of the Dragon and Atriary can both inspire the Springalds, which actually makes them insane. Because they do even more damage. JD, this is an interesting one. JD can use Consecration on your Siege Workshop and make them cheaper. So you can actually print out Springalds with JD. And you can go knight. Oh my god, the JD style with like mass knights into mass Springalds discounted. 112 wood, 75 gold, that's crazy. French gets nothing, right? Jushi Legacy in China. I mean, China gets, I guess, higher HP Springalds, which is also pretty good. Ayubid can make, and Abbasid can make them on the field. Japanese, nothing. And then Biz, nothing. Yeah. I don't know. I think it's left to be seen, right? I don't know. I think I have to play a lot of games and test it out to see how it's gonna work out. But I can guarantee one thing, which is there will definitely be more Springalds being used in this patch than the previous one. We've already seen some players... Oh, and Ottoman can have the Vizier point to put unit in the Springald to make it shoot faster, right? So I can definitely... There were some players, like I said in the last patch, that used a lot more Springalds. This patch, I think a lot more players are going to at least try it, and we'll see where we end up. So... yeah, I am super happy that animation canceling got fixed though, because that was very annoying to play with and against. So, thumbs up. Overall, we'll see what this brings. If you're watching on YouTube, thank you so much for watching, brother. I appreciate that. And if you're watching on Twitch, let's keep going.